Hi, welcome back. Take two this is. You'll see at the very end if you want to see what happened to take one. Anyway, if you're new here, welcome. Where have you been? Follow a link up there or there, there to the very first video so you can watch my journey so far. Don't forget, before you go, give a thumbs up, subscribe, share. You know what it's all about. You've seen it on other channels. Do the same for me. It's a small channel just trying to get going. Right, back again. Just got the panel off from there. Here's all the lovely connectors. Now, the oil light isn't coming on when the ignition is on. So obviously you can't check to see whether there's any pressure. Also, the warning buzzer does not work either. But I am presuming that with the light, which is this one here, the middle one, if the light doesn't come on, it's not going to have the connection to make the buzzer go off. Just gone and bought this bad boy. Link in the description below. I'm learning electronics, so whatever you do, take what I do with a pinch of salt. If it works for me, great. If it goes bang, you know what to do. Don't do what I've done. Right. As I said, I'm not sure about electrics. My first thing, I'm gonna check to see whether I got power going on to this cable by here. In theory, obviously the earth is there, so there should be a connection going through. Otherwise, I'm going to take the cables off from the charge light and put over. Sorry if I'm just babbling along, I'm just thinking aloud. Hopefully one of you 5 people watching this will know a little bit more than me and go, "Oh, Steve, you got to do it this way or that way or the other." Right, I'm gonna have to put the phone down. Damn, I just filmed it like this. Right, apologies, this part of the video is facing up like this. I'll change it for the next part. See you in a second. Right, power is on. With the buzzer, I got one prong in there, cables are disconnected. Okay, when I connect this prong, nothing shows up. Oh. Connect the continuity test. I think it's a case of have a scrape around, clean these connections off and see what happens from there. See you in a second. Right, sorry for the funny angles on this, but I've just taken the power lead off the charge light and also the earth off the charge light and put them over, piggybacked onto the oil light. So now with the ignition on, in theory the charge light should be on. If I disconnect it, it'll stay off, it will. So there's power going to that. The buzzer is connected up, but surely if there's power going to the light, then that buzzer should be going. Or have I got something totally different, totally wrong? Right, I know the bulb is working, which that can be a problem. Trace back now the power cable, clean up, and I can't get those 2 connections off. I can't. Let me see if you can see. I had to just put them on there. But that's still on. Right, check the connections by here, see if I get it working. At least I know that the bulb is working. Right, let's see what happens. Catch you in a second. Right, it was a very quick second. Well, I was just going to pull these off. Let me see if I can zoom in on here. Right, so you got the power cable get right place. Right, that power cable there was just moving. That is for the charge light. This green earth is also for the charge light, but at the moment it's touching the earth. That's the only cable which I've added on. Oh. Well, it was on. There. Make a better connection. That is the only cable that is extra now from the charge light. So I got the earth. It's the power cable. I gotta check. Right, I'll be back in a longer few seconds. Right then, people. Power cable in there. This is for the oil pressure switch, which is somewhere around by there. Right. That's the settings. Just touching against my finger, I am. Right, and that is going to the cable that goes onto the end of the oil switch. Right, that's back to zero. I'll delve in here again, see if I can find it. Ignore what's happening at the moment because I'm trying to find the switch. Ah, found it! Right. Probe not touching. Probe touching finger. Probe against probe. Probe against the actual switch now. There we are. Right. I'm not actually touching any metal or anything like that. Now with the probes, I don't know whether you can see this properly. Should that be happening? Right. My next thing which I'm going to try is the continuity test. Let me see if I can get this set up and go from there. Hopefully one of you people can see and help me out here now. So you must... Right. Change this over for the continuity test. Just to check it. Probe on probe. Oh, there we go. Not giving a good earth on there at all. No. Well, I just done a continuity test on there. I earthed it actually onto the exhaust manifold. One probe and another probe onto the terminal of the actual switch. Nothing happened. Move the probe from that switch to another earth place and the buzzer went off with a multimeter. So I think it's going to be a case of a new oil pressure switch. Fingers crossed. Right, have a look for those online now. Oh, the joys of boating. Mind you, it might be raining down here, but I'm enjoying. This is what I want the boat for. Well, not to do the work, obviously, to use. As soon as I get the engine going, soon, positive, I'm going to take the boat out of the water. Because the boat's been in the water for so long, obviously there's going to be terrible growth on there. It's going to be like me on Christmas Day. yeah, get out of the water, get all the jobs done, anti-fouled, the lot, and then be able to use it. Whether it's at the end of the summer or what. Some people have told me, oh, it's not going to be ready until next year, if at all. I prove them wrong. It will go in the water this year again. I will sail it. I will. Honest. Right. Obviously I can't do anything with electrics now when it's starting to rain. Yet again. So I'm going to close up. See about this oil pressure switch. Here's a question for you, if you watch this far in the video. Is there a car alternative to the actual switch, as in a part number which is cross-matched? Because the Bukh ones are a fortune and car ones aren't. I got a Bukh DV8. So if anybody can help me with the alternative part number in the comments, happy days. Right, don't forget, give me a thumbs up. Right, subscribe, share it. It helps small channels. Amazing. It does. Really do it. Thanks for your time. Hope you enjoyed watching. See you again. Bye now. Hello and welcome back. Sorry I've been away for a little while, suffering terrible with my arthritis. Brilliant.